A look at McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. And the Bears ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Iowa State's offense will go to work first. And here comes Jalen Raynor. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to him on the ground. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go for it. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Back to throw, it's Raynor. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum started.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Bears, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. In the red area, it's Turner. Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Flips it out to the back. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Lagway going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. On the ground. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And They don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The option, the keeper. Picks up the first down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Snagged in the middle. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Fires to the middle. Makes the catch. It's Boyd.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long. Gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cyclones will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hold and fire complete. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 45. There he goes. At the 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Baylor! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Oh, he got lose. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Rayner. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the catch. Tripped up for the tackle.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. DB's right up on the receivers. Flagway on the play action. The sure hands, it's Miller. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bears decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Off the play fake. He'll pull it down across the 45. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injured Cyclone on the play. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rule will get us up to date on his condition. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got a man, it's Hayes. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes.
Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man, and it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing, Lagway. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Still looking, and he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bears will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And as he throws, can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Finds his man down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag, you get the catch. He advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He might want another play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Has to get there to move the sticks. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Rayner. Pocket breaking down. And he reels it in inside the 30. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Cyclones go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Just keep slinging it. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their 1st. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Big fella moving. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal.
2-14 close. 2-14 close.
From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cyclones! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some more.
Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. He goes right back to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a bit of a challenge. A 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Baylor Bears call their 3rd and final timeout. Flagway wants to throw, and they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Smart move to get down with the slide. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our whip around with Florida, taking on the #1 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Gators, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country.
And the Cyclones will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Baylor's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
All right, Holly. Here's Lagway to pass. Fires on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now on the counter. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Bears want to pick up the tempo.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Look out, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They go play action with Lagway. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. To the air. It's Rayner. Hauls it in. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Off play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown Bears! A pick six!
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
From the gun, running back on the move. On the move at the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Find some fresh air. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
The Cyclones come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on. Those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to it.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick 6 on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better, but that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Under fire. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Rayner. Fires into the end zone. Looking to get it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just a terrific effort to make the one-handed grab, but he couldn't get past the marker.
Well, how about how easy he made it look? Just sticks the mid up in the air. I know he didn't get the 1st down, but just no big deal. Just I've done this before. Another day at the office.
Touchdown, Cyclones! That one will give them the lead.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Fielded in the end zone, it's Miller. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Line getting set on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Play fake Lagway. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Lagway spits it out to the back. He's got his man. Touchdown Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. The Bears have the answer.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
At the 35, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first.
Maybe a crease. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen them. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
The Cyclones will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking.
Touchdown, Iowa State! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Cyclones with a counterpunch.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Wide receiver going in motion. Throwing, Lagway. Snags it over the middle. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's second. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Finds the tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah.
Going for it all. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, try to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Maybe some room here. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one to put them on top, and it is getting late. Nerves of steel right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot.
it.